Being married and being gone from, your wife, or if you're a wife and then you're gone from your husband, being gone, it weighs on you. I didn't think it was going to be this big of an issue, but I'm literally looking around, like, man, like I see, yeah, this is like, it's kind of tough. Like, I'm like texting Candace and like, man, like I really miss her. And I don't think we value that time so much when we're with them, or like you kind of just get used to the daily routine, or you get used to them in general, and we never really sit back and realize. And I do observe myself a lot every single day. I try to observe myself a lot, and I observe her a lot every single day, and every single day I try to appreciate her as much as I can possible. And of course there's times where it's hard to do that. There's times where we have to have discussions, and we may have disagreements at some times, but we always find that common ground. And no matter what, like, she's always there, and having her always there, like every time I go to sleep she's always there, every time I wake up she's always there. And just being here and waking up and she's not there, then I have to text her, or like I have to FaceTime her. And I love her to death. And being out here, I never thought I'd make a video about this, honestly, but I really just want to express how I feel and how it feels to be married and be away from your wife. This is my first time being away from Candace, and it is, believe it or not, it's weighing on me. I didn't think it was going to be this big of an issue, but I'm really...
Monday was literally my whole day without him. It was my Sabbath. It was our Sabbath day. He wasn't here, so it's pretty weird. Eating breakfast by myself, or studying by myself, or anything like that. Just spending the whole day without him was weird. It was tough. And then come Monday night, it was tough for me. I mean, I hadn't really talked to him all day. He was busy doing stuff all day long, so we didn't really have time to talk. And it hurt to be home alone and be on our Sabbath day and doing it by myself, or being on my Sabbath by myself, or being at home by myself. So, it was just Kellen and I. We were just hanging out at home. Like, having him here, even if he's in his office, or even if he's taking a nap, or just having him here makes a big difference of when he's gone completely. I can just tell that he wasn't here. Monday night was probably the toughest night for me as far as going to sleep. I probably didn't sleep at all. Probably an hour, maybe 2 hours. It's just different. I feel like that initially I didn't think it was going to be such a big deal, that it shocked me how lonely I was, or how scared I was, or how sad I was. It's kind of scary. It was kind of scary to think that I don't know what it feels like to be alone anymore, or to not have him anymore in my life. This is gonna sound crazy, but I was really, 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 really sad. And coming to bed and him not being here, or him not laying next to me, it's like it really got the best of me. And it's not like I didn't think he was gonna come back, or like we broke up or anything. Like, I knew he was gonna come back. I knew it was a trip. I knew it was planned. Like, all this was planned. And then I knew what day he was coming back and everything, but still, it's just not having him here was tough. So it's like, and then not being able to talk as much as we normally do was even tougher. Like, I couldn't just call him and be like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? Or FaceTime me or anything, because he was busy. So, like, the second night without him, if I'm being honest, I actually cried. And I was just looking at our pictures. I watched our wedding video probably like 6 times. I watched all of our old videos, and just wishing that he was here. some people might think it's kind of being dramatic, and maybe I am being dramatic, but it's just I love him so much, and he's such a big part of my life that it was tough not having him here.
Like, I really do believe I'm out here, and I'm out here for a reason. And the reason being is just to learn more about what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying myself. I really love everything that I'm doing out here. And it's honestly just to grow with the team that I'm working with. And it is the church staff, and we're all growing together, and I'm super excited about that. Like, the vision that we have and the mission and the goal we want to reach in the future is just amazing and tremendous. Just being able to be in the process of it and be behind the curtain, basically, of this whole process.
Him not being here, it was like, man, when he was here, like, I should have given him a back rub, or I should have made him dinner that night, or I should have talked to him more, or I should have held him more, hugged him more. And it's just like, not that I don't do those things. I'm constantly doing those things. We're constantly showing love to each other. But it was just like, he's not here. So it was like, I wanted to do those things more. And I thought about the times where I didn't do it, or I should have done it. And it was like, it was kind of like eye-opening to me. Kind of like, not that I take advantage of when he's here, but my mindset is like, when he comes back, I want to take full advantage of everything and over advantage of him being here, and just like soak every moment up when he's here, and just talk to him more and hug him more and love him more. A lot of things have happened since he left, and it's like, it was a trial or an attack on our family because he wasn't here. Messing with my mind, messing with our son's health, and really was just like trying to make us think that we weren't unified because he wasn't here. But it was a lie. I mean, obviously it's not true. Kellen and I, we prayed, and Trace even talked to Kellen and prayed over him over the phone, and like, we know that our family is unified whether or not he's here or not. But the enemy was trying. He really was. I'm just excited for him to come back. As sad as I feel for him not being here, like, I'm overly excited for him to come back. Like, I want to plan a bunch of stuff for when he comes back, so that I can just show him how much I love him. And yeah, I'm excited for him to come back. It's too long. I don't want him to ever leave me, ever, even if it's for a day or two. No, we're too close. So it's like, it was big. We didn't think it was gonna be a big deal. It's like, he's like, I'm gonna go on this trip. I'm like, okay, cool, we're cool about it. And then in the midst of it, I'm just like, this is so stupid. I'm like, why isn't he home? And I'm sure he felt the same way, but I don't know if his feelings or what he felt was to the extent of how I feel, or how sad I am, or how down I am about it. And I didn't think I was gonna be this down. So that's the weird part. But yeah.
What's up, Al?
I was thinking about calling her now, but I know she was in a meeting until 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Into a training.
Yeah, it's different being married and being on a trip.
I know, yeah. Now I want to see how she gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
Cause she's so independent herself,
Yeah.
But we're doing this again at 61.
Oh,
So it's a lot different. You have your ways, and so it's a different type of thing.
I get you.
And so.
It's cool seeing both experiences, because when you guys got married, I'm like, man, that's so cool. Like, it really doesn't matter,
Yeah.
You can do this thing whenever.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys are everywhere together.
Yeah, we are.
And so this is big. This is big for you.
Yeah.
We ate at an Chinese restaurant. I had sesame chicken.
Last day on the trip, but basically what I was talking about as Al walked in, and I basically got his thoughts on how it is being like newlywed and being away from your wife. And then he's 62, I'm 22, and being newlywed and being away from your wife. His response was completely different than mine, so it was really interesting getting both sides of it. But today is the last day of the trip, and we're heading home, and I'm excited to see Candace.